Test the mic. Mic sounds. Yeah, that's okay there. Trigger audio quality. The phone here. We'll throw on some tunes on the phone to have some kind of sound going on somewhere. Commercial. Let's try this too. Curious if we can do this through the phone. I would just assume so. Cool. Right on, okay, so let's shoot this back. Let's just go find The Witcher again. Do that for a little while. Okay. What are we gonna start dealing with here? I know I need to try to pull up some reference for more of this yellow stuff. Where it's all located on its body. I'm not sure if I like that glow. Actually, let's copy it. Not completely move it. Duplicate there. Don't need to drop it that far, I don't think. So we can just drop it here. Because the idea in my head is to... it's a complete move. Let's try to copy this. Copy. Where are you at? We'll go ahead and play that for right now, and then switch over. Shift. Drop this Do I have one over there? No, that's a different one. Oh, that's what we need to do. So I do like a little bit of that fade on that black, but I think it's just too much. It's this one I need to keep turning down there. Like there. Okay. I'm gonna go try to find that picture if it's still kicking around. Here. Sneeze here soon. Cut for a mute. Try to look at these circles that are on his arm and stuff. I think throughout there, looks like. It'll be interesting to see what we end up doing with this. That stuff is kind of free floating at the moment, and I'm not liking its energy, so I'm probably going to erase it and try to get a better angle coming off of it. just a little bit. I'm pretty sure. See? Yeah, good. So let's go ahead and just kill that. Let me do this as well. Pump up. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. Merge with this. And we're going to remove this as well. I'll throw it back on if I can throw down what I want. Let's go ahead and remove the color and this guy real quick. And we're going to play get this flow to make more sense. Just have a little bit of a reference of the space I'm playing with. Erase some of that up there. Go back to this. Looking like I want like that kind of a feel to it. Thing is, I'm not sure if I'm wanting just a black silhouette or actually trying to color that. Still not sharp enough though, I feel. Maybe something like that. Yeah. Thing is, I feel like these need to actually probably come over into here or have some coming into here. I need to look at more reference to see how kind of okay, that weirdness is pretty dominant. Thing is I'm liking this, how this one's showing some of it a little bit better here. Let's see here. Yeah, probably more like that. Let's see if I can't get more of that fill from here. Thing is I want it to be like sharp and thin at the contact point to disappearing. Then nope, not feeling it, not feeling it. Alright. Yeah, I'm making that better. Let's do a back curve. Let's go ahead and try to throw down some color on that. Pull you up full black. I don't know, I'm curious if these are ever colored this color. If this is normal what I'm doing, or if I need to be kind of throwing it down on it a different color. I know that'll definitely help with pulling it forward here. One thing I need to try to do is get really fine cuts in there, so I can just lay down just a little bit of color in there. And then we're going to need a new black layer. Come in here. Just fill it in and go ahead and beat at it. That was actually nice. I think I need a little bit more in there. Back in here. Lay more of this down. Part of me wants to have this closer, almost like developing it. Mainly because how dark I liked how this was before. The other thing I need to do is, where is this at? Save. Alright, so now we'll look at, I think we're just gonna throw down that for that. Got a lot of rope lines up here. Let's see if this is high enough in the food chain to, it looks like we, alright. Okay, let's try to look at more on his arm and whatnot. Area. Can I play around with some of this? These pictures not that helpful. Looks like there is something here on his chest I gotta do with. No, I really like how it looks right now. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and push it. which these will be darker. Obviously. Now I gotta do that angle, severity, more like this. That's what we're looking for. I wonder if his hands were always like that. And his face. Because this is like, yeah. His knee, for that matter. I'm not sure if I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Let's go ahead and throw down a there's a tone here. There. Let's alt it down on there. Probably end up changing a lot of this, but let's just go ahead and play with it. Let's continue on looking. Save. Try to see if they actually have his hands and mask and me this gray color. Or if this is change that was implemented later, because I feel that's a change that was implemented later. It seems a lot of it's that way though. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it does. It is that way. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's try... See if I can do a shortcut here. This may end up being longer than it needs to be, but... Duplicate there. I'll go with... something like... Okay. Now, grab this, and we're going to erase right about here. Save real quick. Get some little bit of a lag there. It scared me. Scared me. I don't know if I would have those back spikes be this new color or... And then I don't know about his... I assume underneath his chin would be the old stuff. I don't know why that's doing that. I'm still gonna have to change it. Still, I don't think it's enough of a difference. That other stuff in here, it's way different. I think what it is, it's just brighter. This has gotta be brighter. Brighter. So let's bump it up a notch. And increase my highlight. You know, a lot of these highlights are really rough right now. So okay, let's back all the way out so we can take a look at it. Looks okay. Still need to figure out completely how his arm and kind of gauntlet thing works completely, because right now how I have it is it's kind of still off a little bit. Let's see if I can find any other reference. Let's check out this one. So it looks like there's almost what I would call like straps in his forearm, which will be kind of interesting to see if I can pull off, because there's like these kind of a weird things coming off his hand. They go into like these box looking things, which I don't know if I would want to even show on this side. Have them be more like wrapped around on the back side, maybe. The other thing is there's a lot more frill and jaggedness coming off of this thing here. I don't know if I'd want it right there. I'm gonna put it on there and put it lower. Yeah. I'll put it like there somewhere. Let's go ahead and add another one of these right there. Let's go to this. There's that and that. Go back to that. This needs to be wider. Hey, doing rest. That's the exact image I'm looking at on my phone right now. Yeah, I'm doing good. Slowly but surely trying to figure out how much I want to keep authentic and spot on and change up, because his costume is a little bit fluid, just like Blade Witch's was. She'd be fun to draw too. Hot, damn it, Tardell, yeah. You're good, man. It's probably one of the better ones to show his forearm. I'm probably gonna have it be there a little bit. Move the black over here to show that weirdness there. Have you streamed recently? I slept all day. Which is normal currently. I have a bad schedule right now. Still feel like he's his hands, his arm isn't bright enough though. But that may just come down to doing highlight stuff on it. Right now all these highlights are really just rough placements. And I'm still not sure if I'm gonna do like glow crap on it. Yes, but still, I don't know, yeah. Maybe the shadow I need to change too. It needs to be... The shadow needs to be more... gray, maybe? Is what I need to be going. I need to get away from the blue. Yeah, that would help. Nope. Yeah, I'll have to... Did you tell me the last time you were in here when you're thinking about doing it next? Kinda think I'd like those back things to actually be... That tune right there sounds like the music that they use in, what is it? The Flash TV show. What stream? Maybe tomorrow. I was telling one of my mods that today too. Like they're asking me, how is your streaming going? And I'm like, what stream? I don't stream anymore. I don't stream as much as I used to. I went on vacation and it screwed up my schedule. Gotten all lazy. I drew some, but then, yeah, I've been doing that too. Because previously I was like, if I drew anything where I could stream, I would. Same thing with video games. If I could stream it, I would do it, but recently I've been less doing that just because I don't know, wanted more me time, I guess, with the art, with the games, more just relax instead of making it into a thing a little bit. I'm hoping I can get back in the swing of things with at least streaming something a day, because that's what my old rule was, is streaming something a day, even if it's just games. I would interchange, like one day it would be a video game stream and the next day would be a art stream. Previously, before that, I was doing I had to do an art stream before I could play video games, and that's actually the better way to go about it. Make it the thing that I have to do to have fun. The thing is I never got around to playing games, though, when I did that. I got burnt out from drawing and just wanting to veg, and end up watching like Netflix or something instead. A lot of anime instead. Anime is good. There's a lot of that to catch up on and watch. Thing is for the most part with anime, I have to usually watch it with it being dubbed, just because I'm always multitasking with whatever I'm doing. I have to really be into it to get me to not do that, which can be tricky. Oh, watch subbed like kung fu movies and what is it? Samurai ninja movies, but anime, it's a little bit more tricky for me. I need to learn Japanese, then I can just do both. You found some good ones that aren't dubbed? I bet. I see like a bunch of them being suggested online. Like, my brain saying I can't wait until that actually becomes dubbed so I can actually watch it. But some of them I know are fun to, if you get through it and you really enjoy it, you can always go back and experience the alternate version of it, or the more true version of it. It's that good of a movie or show. Yeah, you have to. You have to stop multitasking and watch them. You have to make time for that type of shit to power through it. which I need to do that. There's I think there's a kung fu movie on Netflix that's subtitled that I need to watch before they kill it. I have it in like my queue for DVDs to get it come to my house, and usually that's the best way to get me to sit down and watch stuff. Because I did that with Zanodachi and what else did I do that with? Wolf and Cub, where I got those and just sat down and watched them. So is it just not shadowed? Is the issue? Oh, okay. I don't know if you're familiar with those old shows. Kung Fury. I don't know if Kung Fury. That sounds familiar. I'm not sure if I'm super familiar with Kung Fury. My brain wants to say it's a satire kind of a kung fu movie, but that may be like Kung Fu Hustle or something like that, you know what I'm thinking of. But because I also went back and watched like the what is it, Seven Samurai, and I don't know if I got around to watching another one that's close to that, or if it's still in my queue. So I think there was like another one, like Yoki Yojimbo or something like that. I can't remember I actually watched it, or it's still waiting to be watched. Which I think is like a somewhat. I think that I swear that there's going to be a connection to it and the Ninja Turtle Bunny, because I think the names are pretty close, and I may have actually just said the Ninja Turtle Bunny name instead of the Kung Fu movie, or it's not Kung Fu, it's Samurai. But yeah. Where's that coming from? Oh, okay. Need to save. Do you have any plans on what you're drawing next for your next stream? And what are these animes that you've been watching? Would you recommend them? And where are you watching them also? Do you have like Crunchyroll or something like that? Fix that. The Sky, Mob, Psycho 100. Are these, do you actually have Crunchyroll, or are these kind of just open to whoever? Ones, because I know they kind of do that where they have kind of free ones you can watch. I think I did that with Psychopaths. I watched quite a few of those. And there was another one that I watched on Crunchyroll. I think most of it is free. Okay, that's what it is. You can purchase ad-free. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I haven't heard of any of those animes. How are they really new, or or just like new to the US? 'Cause with Crunchyroll, don't they get their stuff kind of more on time than the other stuff? That down. Listen to this CD is making me kind of want to play The Witcher. Still haven't finished that game. Mob is really new. Yeah, I want to see One Punch Man. One Punch Man looks cool. Looks very interesting. Because it feels like someone's dealing with something that I've wanted to see done. It's like that whole kind of little kid scenario where it's like when a kid is playing, they can do anything kind of a thing. They're like, well, I do this and I can stop that or whatever kind of bullshit. And the idea of One Punch Man is someone that is so good that he can defeat someone with one punch. Is that kind of idea where in the past people have said it's kind of, you can't have a character be too powerful and actually tell a story about that character. It's just not interesting. But seems like they've figured out a way to actually make someone super powerful be interesting, which is cool. Okay. done. I'll have to try to look up Mob Psycho and is it Alter Amon in the sky? Am I saying that right? What kind of anime are they? One Punch is on Hulu, huh? I currently don't have Hulu. I think I want to redo this. It may be one of their, is it one of the free ones, or is it like, do they have the first season on there? 'Cause I know that they have, like, if you can keep up with it, when they first release it, you can get, like, quite a few things for free. But if you miss anything, then you're screwed. You have to sign up, or you're just screwed altogether, because like you missed the window for them having it. Okay, take that. Sweep, 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 sweep. File save. All of One Punch is on there? And this is this for people that have Hulu? Or is this just when they're come watch me shows? Because it was doing that for a long time with, was it Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Flash, what else? Gotham. But then I missed an episode. A couple episodes, and then they disappeared off of there, and then I got screwed. Because like I said, I don't have it. I was just doing their whatever they had available. Thing is this gauntlet thing here is supposed to be, I think, a part of this silver stuff. It's supposed to be like kind of entrapped in it. So I need to actually kind of draw this stuff up here, I guess, more. You don't think Hulu does free anymore? Oh, okay. That could totally be a thing now. It's been a minute since I've been on Hulu, so... Which... we'll see at some point if Hulu becomes a thing that I actually have to buy with all the other shit that I have to buy. But hopefully at some point they'll bundle stuff somewhere so you can have kind of a unified place. Psycho who likes... Way powerful, okay. Much like how... Okay, what Patchman is cool. Motionless, but... Counter that goes up. Who is? Okay, who is? Wait, okay. Gotcha. Cool. I think I'm gonna have to change that there. Somehow. That's that. That's that. Closest to experience. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to check these out. So that's the usually the other reason why I'll watch a dubbed film or whatever is, or subtitled film, is if someone's telling me I have to. It's super necessary, recommended kind of thing. It's like, make time for it. Cool. So they have that weird, dirty art style when action is happening. Which is interesting. I wonder if I want to do that. Have these heavy black lines with do like embedded texture with the light. Alda Raymond? Alda Raymond? Miniature Teletubbies. I promise it's a good idea. Even though that one sounds a little bit weird in description, it's still good. I feel there's a lot of anime that's like that, or shows and stuff in general. You try to describe them or whatever, it can get a little weird. Cool. It's usually the most important thing than doing it well. Because you can theoretically pull off anything these days, I feel. You just gotta know how to display it in the right manner, and then you're golden. Let's see here. How does this look? More like this. Yeah, I feel like after I'm done streaming, I'm gonna go try to look these up a little bit. So it took you a minute to get into it. I feel most things, if you give them time, you can get into it. Unless it's the content is just like too weird. Most of the time you'll start to like the actors and the characters that they play, and you'll get into it. It's that new? Wow. Let's see if I can't figure out how I'm gonna do this around this thing here. I don't know. Let's just throw down some coloring on what I have, and then we'll see if it's working. If it's too weird. May end up just moving it and shrinking that ball. Let's go ahead and see if I can't do that. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I said anything important. I think it's probably talking about the mumbling about what I need to try doing with this art. Why isn't that moving? Cancel. Don't apply. Is that? Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like I need to change whatever I'm messing with here. Okay, it's messing with the selection tool. Don't apply. That's why. That's why. Free transform. There we go. There we go. And we gotta Control H it. Hide that. Move it right here. Grab you. Apply. And try to do the same thing. But yeah, those sound interesting, man. I'll definitely have to try to take the time to at least look at it. Because usually when it comes to anime, I'm a little bit weird with like the art style sometimes. That can make it easier or harder for me to actually watch one. Turn that back on. And try to reform this around that a little bit more. I think this will help tremendously. Yeah. Let's go ahead and turn off the color for a minute. Let's try down curve instead of a... Try to sculpt around that best I can. yeah. Getting to the point where I'm wanting to merge a lot of these separate layers together so I'm not having to jump around from one to the other. Can make cleanup a lot easier though, keeping them so I actually get them all where I want them and then doing it. But then, yet again, I can make it a lot easier to not have them clean up too. When you're shaping everything all at once. Which I think I will do this. I will cut this. That should help quite a bit. Now, let's throw in the color so I can kind of use it to distinguish what I was trying to do previously. Okay, let's throw down stuff on this and see how we like it. Kind of fighting still that idea of that shape there. I don't know if I like that shape. It's not raw enough. So let's try that. I think that actually is going to help if I do that to it. Just take a slice out of this curve, because this is what's messing with me. I've seen too many artists draw this. So it's bugging me. Turok and Darkness comics? That's the only comic that you've ever owned? Period? What is it? No, personally I've owned more than that. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Where's that darkness coming from? Is it this? Is this where it's coming from? Let's duplicate. Easier for me to put it where I want it. Put it radio. And where are you at, buddy? So we had Durkin. Behind his arm here. It's too bright. Sorry, you're unable to connect to chat. Reconnecting in 2 seconds. Select the Raider and Spawn. Let me make sure that this is actually doing this. Looks like it's just going to go up, right? No, I did that on the phone, that's right. Did the command, it didn't do the sound. I'm still not completely sold on that arm section there. Ugh. Let's still play around with it, I guess. We'll get it eventually. What? Is that like that is good, and I don't think I like this either. Do I just want this darker, is all? Possibly? Is my issue? That's gonna help with that. A bit there. I may need more yellow. Like here and there to help it. Yeah, that seems to pull that a little bit more in the way that I need it to go. Racing when I want to be throwing it down. Let's see here, let's just go back here. And form this out a little bit better. Okay, does his elbow have like the same kind of thing that his knee does? Does it go that far? Or is his elbow like normal? Looks like it might go clear onto his elbow. Which if it does, I'm gonna have to change this up yet again a little bit. Where's my uptime at? I usually enjoy trying to do at least 2 hours of streaming, and then from there, then usually it goes to 4, and then who in the hell knows after that. After that, then it gets weird. Then I can go to, usually past that, I'll go like to 8 hours That's when I'm like having a crazy art stream. Oh, that seems like a decent enough picture to tell me what I need to know. Like this, just to come back more. I feel like there should probably be one of these. Push that forward. So come in here and cut it. If you're still there, Wrist, are you excited for The Last Guardian? Or is there another reason why you drew what you did? That's one there. Has lots of one on his chest. Is that normal? I think there's supposed to be one on this collarbone thing right there, but you won't be able to see it, really. It got delayed again? Yeah. I'm always fine with games being delayed, though. Do it. Do it until it's good. Much rather play a finished game instead of a rushed game. It's just sad how long it's taken them to get to this point, though. But shit happens. If we actually understood how, you know, what went wrong and all that, and how many times they had to change stuff and whatnot, then, you know, probably be a little bit fine with it, but we're not a fly on the wall with it. Thing is I wonder if it actually has taken that long, because I feel like it's like just like the new Final Fantasy that's coming out. It's not the same game. I feel like stuff gets put together and then it almost seems like they have to remake it. Where they have to fix something that is so fundamental that it takes a long time to mess with. And the idea of what they're doing seems like it would be a tricky thing to actually program and actually do. Because to have a dynamic buddy that traverses like it seems like he's going to be able to do. Seems like that would be a little bit of a bitch to pull off. You know, it's one thing to have like a little AI that's like a horse or a dog or something like that, but to have that guy, that seems a little bit more open for problems. So I'm assuming that's one of the things that they had issues with. That, and probably after they had all of it done, then maybe the graphics, they had some issues with that as well. Because I know the graphics have changed a little bit. They've augmented stuff here and there, trying to make it so it, I guess, causes whatever problems and makes it not as big as it initially was. But I feel what they needed to do with that is they just needed to not talk about it as soon as they did. They mentioned it too soon, is what happened. Which, there's a lot of games that are falling into that trap, where they're bringing it up way too soon. File. Save. What is this? Is it just like, is that gonna do it? We'll see if that works. I'm not sure if I have to put a space or not. Or if I have to actually do caps. Probably has to be in caps. Let's try putting this space too. I'm not sure if you have 20 to throw down. You could try a lower amount. Because if you do, what is it, Stashlers, Stasholer. Do Stashlers, I think you can find out. And I'm not, it may not like all Tengu have been casted. Struck down. I think it may be lowercase. Let's try that. And is it Stashler? It's Stash. It's just Stash actually. S-T-A-S-H. Yeah, Stash. It's gotta be Stash. Hashtag exclamation point Stash. Yeah, it's Stash. It's Stash. That'd pull up the amount of Stashlers that you have. That's right, your stash pulls up your Stashlers. Which for the game that I have on there, it's your chi, because you use chi to power your Tengu's shadow. It's how much chi you're putting into casting it. Let's see if that pops up. Yes, you have 35. Yeah, you could have done it. You would have lost a bunch. You died in that run. And I'm pretty sure it's probably, like, right now it's not even available to us again. It's probably daytime now, according to it. Let's see if I can do it. Kage 2. It's better to wait for the cover of Nightfall. 2 minutes and 50 seconds till Nightfall. But yeah, that's a fun thing. Still not liking that. Ugh, I'm gonna kill it. I like it, but I don't like it. It's gotta go away. Oh. No. You can't be doing that. Time to fill up all the way. Let's just do, like, shorter. Maybe that's what I need. Okay. Yeah, I use, what is it, Inkbot? And Inkbot has a, function where you can kind of script up a game. It's the same game setup for everyone that does it, but you change the language in it to make it interesting. Some people have it be set up so you're betting things and whatnot, and I'm obsessed about assassins and ninjas and shit, so I went with Tengu and shadow casting. Which I think it has, there's a good outcome, there's a kind of semi-bad outcome, and then there's a completely shitty outcome. We got the middle ground one on that one, because you died, and I succeeded. It seems like it's what happened there. Sure about this. Maybe just do like a wrinkle thing coming off of here instead. Yeah, I'm liking that better. And this is actually needs to probably angle differently now. Nightbot, so I don't know about that. Yeah, I have Nightbot kind of too. That's how I do my my uptime command. But I've moved most of everything over to that because I also can do this kind of stuff too. Let's see if I can't get it to go here. This time. I've got commands that can Basically, I got two commands going on there. I got one that writes something, and then I have one that actually says, actually uses an audio clip that I cut up and thrown down. Let's see here.
Hey, listen!
Try to remember all the ones that I have on here. Yeah, it is nifty. That one's fun because one of my mods does that all the time, and it's quite handy because when I'm drawing, I forget to actually drink water. So every time she does that, I end up taking a drink of water. That, and she does, what else does she do? She does, I think it's this one. When I'm playing, more when I'm playing video games, I think. Which can't really hear as well because I just have it just playing out of my speakers and on my computer, and it's just heard through my mic. This is actually being played through the computer. But yeah. She does that when I die, which is funny. Makes sense. If you're familiar with that. I don't know if you're familiar with Metal Gear at all. I know most people are vaguely familiar with it that are on Twitch. It's one of the kind of more well-known kind of games. Then I'll mess with sound effects. Yeah, I used to have a larger thing with it, but as time has gone on, my little computer that I stream off of has gotten more and more sluggish, and I can't do all the cool old stuff that I used to do before. One of these days I'll actually upgrade, and then I'll be fine, because let me see if I can't save real quick and show you what I'm talking about, because I know I had like a little face thing going on there, but I had an intro and outro thing that was cool. I'm trying to see if I can pull up this outro without it crashing. We'll see here. If it does, I can restart. See if this goes. Yeah. This. Yeah, this is the outro thing. And then I had, what is it? The intro was view. What is it? Image? No, it's not that. Blackout switch? No. Yeah, I don't know. That's that. Image slideshow. Oh, it's image slideshow. That's what it is. I have just a one-click thing there. Yeah, there we go. That's the thing is I guess my virtual memory gets eaten up when I use this or some of the other stuff that I had on here. But yeah. But yeah, this is fun. This is really fun. So The other thing I have is I don't know how many people catch it, but let's see here. Oh yeah, dude, I'm a fan. Let's see this big reason I follow you. Okay, cool. Snake skin decal on your car. Rocket League and Present Snake. Oh, cool. They're streaming, so I should be able to handle whatever thing. Cool. Yeah, I need to do that. I need to start putting forth resources and trying to also figure out what I need, what kind of a computer I need, because then I could, what it'd be end up be doing is I'll still be using this computer that I'm using for my me drawing on stuff, but I'll be just capturing whatever I'm doing on it. I kind of want that to be bigger. To like come out here. So I wanted that to be 3 there before, and I think that would help. That's awesome. How much did your computer cost you? Oh, yeah. The other thing that I was talking about, I trailed off there for a minute because I read what you were writing. I have the Hideo kind of TV out, if you're familiar with that, where you're fighting Psycho Mantis and it turns into a blanks out into a TV screen and Hideo thing pops in the corner. It's the other thing that I've been doing. More so than anything as a Metal Gear reference, because it doesn't kill the stream and whatnot when I'm doing stuff. I'll throw that up here real quick. Let me draw this line and then... Is this... Okay. Nope. Yep. Never played MGS1? Yeah, I just downloaded the digital copy of it onto my PlayStation 3. Because, what is it? What happened? I bought the PlayStation, and so I didn't have any money for a long time. So my brother, he bought the game. So, which is sad because I would have bought it if I had the money at the time, but I did not. And it's sad because he bought it and I played the hell out of it. I was the first one to play it and stuff like that. But I'm the older brother, so I guess that there's that kind of a thing. And I don't know if he sat down and played it too himself. At some point. Yeah, badass concept. Yeah, well, there's even like, if you were on like some of the older TVs, it would actually switch your TV set up so it would actually turn the TV off, basically. So it would trick it into shutting itself down. There's a weird trick for the old tube TVs, which is freaking crazy. Okay, where is this at? That hard out thing that I do. That, yeah. Which is fun. Wait, there's the other thing is I don't know. I felt like he knew that I was more hyped about it than he was, so kind of thing. I can't remember if the same thing happened or not. No, because when I got the PlayStation 1, me and my brother played the demo disc forever is what it was, and then finally we got Twisted Metal 2 was the first thing we got, and then we played that game for ever. Not liking that. I need to find his shoulder some more. This I need to figure out more definition here. Crazy. Yes. No, nothing there. Or at least not on that there. Yes, it was. It was amazing. Because it was on the demo disc that we had. It was one of the hidden games on the demo disc that came with it. If I remember correctly. Where you had to hit a button to flip the whole thing and then hit another button to open it up. But yeah. That we killed that game. It doesn't even work anymore. We played it so much. Still want to try to go back and figure out how to do that one code that was on that. There was a code to see an alternate video of Sweet Tooth's ending, and it was on the Mona Lisa painting, I think. You had to do it at the beginning of the game, and for the life of me, as a little kid, I could not get that to go. I need to look that fucker up, just so I could watch it. Because I know one of the things I know why that game is broken is because it glitched once. It was so fucked up that I started the game and it just went into that. We weren't even trying to do the code, and it did the code. And played it. The thing is it glitched out while we were playing it, and I actually didn't get to see all of it. It was like, I think I panicked and hit a button or something and got screwed out of seeing it. Yeah, I still have some of the demo discs too. The ending up, yeah, I think it's the Ladybug ending. You ended up buying that on the PlayStation 3? Digital? or just in general? Okay. So there's that. This is actually making it look a little bit more interesting what they're choosing to do on here. I may have to change up my thing a little bit here and there. Let's go back to this. We'll draw on the... It seems like they're having it, even the yellow stuff kind of reach over into here and almost kind of hourglass the other way a little bit, which would be fine. And they have to tweak it though. But yeah, the Ladybug ending. I did not... Did you... How did you actually get to see that? Do you actually pull off the code? Trying to type it in at the very beginning? Or how did you remember actually coming across that? Really wanted to, I guess I could pull it. I think I am. I think I'm gonna pull it. Let's just... Caterpillar? Yeah. That's what I thought it was a caterpillar when you said it, but I thought I was wrong. But yeah, I just saw it for a split second, and I don't... It turns into a caterpillar, and then I don't know what happens after that. It maybe gets eaten by something vaguely. Yeah, I don't know. I need to go back and try to see if I can't track it down and just watch it. Power of the internet nowadays. It's gotta be somewhere. I'm assuming you're checking it out as we speak. In the garden now? Not seeing a second ending though, huh? Maybe I'm confused. I'll have to check it out to what I'm thinking of happening, because I know that there's supposed to be something weird. There's like a secondary thing to it for sure. I know that there's like something else. Because I know I played and... Because what is... Because the whole thing is all the wishes were supposed to be fucked up. To the most part. But I feel like Sweet Tooth's original one wasn't. Like he actually got a good wish. And maybe that's what it is. The one's a good wish, one's a bad wish. Kind of a setup to it. See, that's high there. So that should probably be that color too. Actually. It could also be, what is it, a rumor thing, but I'm pretty damn sure that I saw two things. It was weird, because I remember beating it one way, and then seeing an ending, and then there being, like I said, putting in the disc, and it glitching into another ending, just out of the gate, because the disc was so scratched and whatnot. So that's what I'm going off of right now. It's just that experience. And then I know there was a rumor where if you took the up, down, up, I think kind of weird code that was on the painting and did at the very beginning of the as the game was starting up, you would see something. It'd be an supposed ending or something like that. I guess how you could kind of look at that up would be to look up maybe that's what it was. It could be him. Now I'm super curious to what the fuck that I'm gibbering about now. I'm unsure now. The only thing that I know as a fact is I saw something different than I'm used to. I saw one ending and then I saw a different ending from what I remember. At least that's how I have it recorded in my head. Which that was a while ago, so I could have distorted it. I think we need to actually possibly color all this elbow up too, which means I'll probably end up throwing more yellow down here and there. Let's try to find a different layer I can actually do this on. I think that needs to actually go higher though too. It needs to be clear up here. Unlocks minion. That's how you see it. Yeah, I know there was an interesting way of unlocking him. I think the way to figure it out would be to look up what did the code do the painting code do. I'm pretty sure it was the Mona Lisa. And then from there, then that would eliminate one part of the confusion. where it'd be like, okay, that's what I was trying to do as a kid. And then possibly looking up rumors. Problem is, back then, rumors weren't as, widespread as, like, okay, here's a rumor that everybody is talking about. It was a little bit weirder. Because if there was a code, there was a code. And it was more, I don't know, it was loose back in the day. So you didn't have confirmation as well as you did. You just had hearsay, and then you had to be the person to make confirmation of it. Okay, let's try that there. Possibly there too. You unlock Darktooth? Oh god. Fucking Darktooth. Yeah, that was definitely the thing that everybody was about. How do you play him? You use the fucking Game Shark. That's how you play him. That's about it. There's no other way. Okay, alright. Not looking that bad. Let's go ahead and save, and then we'll do some lines across there. Oh, the rage, yes. The cheat codes, yes. I bought, what is it, what is that, magazine, oh god, what was it called, Cheats and Tricks? Tricks and Cheats? One of the two, I'm not sure which one came first. But there was a magazine that, I think it's Tricks and Cheats. Possibly. I'd have to Google that, man. It's been a minute. Tips and Tricks. That's what it was. Tips and Tricks. Thank you. Tips and Tricks. Oh my god, Tips and Tricks, man. I love that fucking thing. GamePro. I looked at GamePro when I was at the store. I looked at Nintendo Power was at the store, but the only one that I actually had a subscription on and I put time into buying was Tips and Tricks. That and PlayStation, the PlayStation magazine was another one that I kind of also put time into, because they had the demo discs Okay, so he just have weird straps on his arms, but then it looks like it even comes up onto his forearm. Which is gonna be a bitch. Yeah. That's why I got the PlayStation magazines, just for the fucking demo disc, man. Holy shit. Oh, this has that kind of a look to it, huh? Interesting. Yeah, it's tricky to find a good shot of the back of his hand. I know there is one out there. Yeah, I think the one that I mainly subscribed to was the PlayStation magazine. Search arm. That would be the smart thing. And I don't know if I actually have any of these comic books with me, if they're back home. Well, he's holding a gun there. That's when he has his hand all weird morphed, though. Where it's like blending into the gun, and turning it into like a crazy fucking weird thing. So I feel like I need like something on here. 'Cause I almost feel like here, maybe here, to have like yellow chunks, like there, kind of thing, maybe. And maybe one over here too. There's one with a severed arm. Because him as a character is very abstract in how some of it actually is. Depending on who's drawing him. Trying to kind of go a little bit more old school, but I also want it to look good though too, which old school doesn't always help with that, and I'm not liking that. At all. That's bad. It's the wrong place if I'm gonna throw it down. We are going to move it to like somewhere closer to in between the fingers. If that pops up at all. I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. Find the one style that I like. I can say yes, I'm fine with actually looking like that. Because here, that needs to do that there. This should probably do this there. With both these being darkened in. Because I've seen one that has this kind of a band, I think, on his hand. There's one that has like, where it's like Witchbladey, where it has like red, like giant bulbs on it. There's the one where you showed me earlier with he's holding that gun. But I think that's a difference between how his hand is normally and how it is when it's actually being one way. And this picture here, he has a band here, but it's a silver band. Yeah, man. They cannot make up their fucking minds. File. Save. I may just keep it how it is. Kind of feel like it needs a little bit of yellow up there somewhere, but my brain's having a hard time saying where I would actually put it and it feel good. And be kind of consistent. Maybe there and there. Not there if I was going to put it there. There's that one guy that did kind of a Geiger-y texture to his costume, which looks really cool. Someone says that maybe if I did something lower, it'd just help with the just have it be like here and maybe here. Did I read the first series or the second series? Oh man. Pretty sure. I think that what I was collecting was more just loose stuff. Because when I was first getting Darkness stuff, it was more for the art. I don't know if I've actually read the first stuff. I mean, I'm not even sure when I got into it. The Darkness. I'd have to go and like find my old books and see which ones I actually have and which ones I've actually read. Because yeah, that's half of what I collected for comic book shit was art. I was getting it mainly for that, and then the story was like a bonus. Doesn't look that bad. The only issue is that it needs to be fixed. This needs to be more shallow. It can't be that big. I feel that side needs to be more shallow as well then. I think that's working. And the other one would be down there and it's too dark to see. That's good. That's good. I accept that. I accept that as a thing there. Oh. File. Save. I've only seen the second series of the books. Because, yeah, I think, pretty sure I'm more second, if I can remember correctly, because, I don't know, Silvestri, I don't know, he got better later on, and I think I was more interested in his older art than I was his original stuff. Okay, so that's something that was bugging me as I sit here and clean up my dirty art. So were you actually trying to emulate and draw this stuff when you were looking at it then? And if so, because most people that do that have also loosely came up with an idea for a comic book themselves. If not full on done it. Now, I need to check out his backside, because I wonder, which is going to be weird to try to find, I feel, this section of his body. Make little comic books and stuff? Cool. Yeah, I did that, and then also, what is it, I did that when I was in, like, elementary school. I got, like, my fucking stupid teacher's dick, though. She took it from me and said she would give it back to me at the end of the year, and as a little pleb, I believed her ass. And when I asked her about it, to the end, end of the year, I was gonna get my book back, and she said she ring filed it, and I didn't. Yet again, being a pleb, not knowing what the fuck that meant, she threw it away. It's like little kid's art. She just trashed it. Fuck that teacher. But yeah. Nothing worth sharing. Yeah, my old stuff is like, yeah. Children's book type deal. Cool. But yeah. I'm sure that there's some good that came out of it. Maybe it made me want to draw comic book shit even more because of her throwing away my my old comic book. But I feel like it actually jaded me a little bit. Because I know I made other stuff, but then it was like... I think that was like the first time that I was sitting down and, you know, stapling a piece of paper together and trying to write a comic book. It's one of those first ones, and she just, like, destroyed it. Which is... doesn't make a lot of sense. To stifle a child's creativity. She should have just gave it to me right after class, but instead of saying end of year, that is some stupid ass bullshit right there. End of year. If I had a little bit more of a less trusting kind of an attitude as a kid, I'd be calling bullshit there. Bitter adults that dreams of it. Yes, that's public schools for you, yeah. There's other schools out there, schooling types that are a lot better with dealing with a lot of that bullshit. It's just nice that they exist. Okay, where's this highlight? Yeah. Mess with it. How am I gonna deal with that? It's just weird. Ah. That is how. Vicious cycle. we meme them out of their innocence. Thing is I'm curious, like, where the idea of the innocence comes from, though, because I think, like, innocence is a weird thing. It's almost like this, innocence is, lying to a child about what actually exists, and then... to a certain degree. There is a little bit of weirdness where it's the other way around, where it's our perceived, us being jaded by the world we live in makes us weird, and kids waking up to the idea of that being jaded is not necessarily always true. And that's kind of this weird, like, losing innocence, or actually more so becoming jaded. Because a lot of the things that actually kind of exist in that thing that we kind of label as losing innocence is more just we believe a thing, and that belief is fucking with our us being hopeful and all that fun stuff. Innocence is stupidity. For the most part, yeah. For the most part, it is. It is being ignorant of how things are from certain perspectives. And the thing is his innocence is interesting in that because it kind of is a lot bigger of a thing than that. Even adults are innocent to certain information. Or basically ignorant of it. Until they learn more about it. That's why conspiracies are all the rage right now. Or one of the reasons. I blame Metal Gear for my little bit of fascination of that kind of stuff. Okay, file, save. I still want to find where his... What's happening back here? Because I feel like he has like... His back is probably going to be opened up to that yellow color. Yes, blame the video game. What is this? The late night. Well, my thing is what happened with me is I liked Metal Gear and I wanted to try to write stuff like Metal Gear. So then what I did is looked at more current, at least old current conspiracy talk and whatnot, to try to get an idea of that stuff. But then it's like that is a fucking a black hole of information. It's entertaining if you can keep it entertaining. Like, it's like, use it as research for, you know, perpetuating ideas and stuff. But if you get into it, it can kind of eat you alive. Not to dismiss any of it being not factual or whatever. The whole point about it is it's kind of unknown, or the information is, I don't know, you'd have to come to the same conclusion yourself by doing the same research, which is, yet again, like I said, black hole shit. But yeah. Thing is I do dig like more of the military side of that kind of stuff. It's much more intriguing, which is where I mainly focused, because that's what I was into. I wanted to try to more like DARPA and that kind of shit. But it's all interesting and fun. It's good for doing conceptual stuff for sure, though, because a lot of it is such fringe thinking. It's you can pull like Matrix crap off with it, where you can like kind of break people's brains a little bit, which is always cool. Right. The whole "you're a fucking battery" kind of thing is where a lot of that kind of nonsense stems from. So The other thing is some of that stuff is like people's religion, so you gotta. There's a little bit of diplomacy and respect that happens with some of that, so. My thing is I'm very curious to how much research does like Hideo Kojima and his staff did during that time for that stuff, and like how weird did they get with it? Or if they were just like purely just pulling it all out of their ass, so they weren't having to deal with any of that. I doubt it, because there's a lot of commentary on stuff. They spent millions on it, yeah. I don't know if this needs to just fade down that way or what. But again, I'm still not sure if like he's got like holes in his ass, or if he's got a big like thing on his back. So I'm still not seeing pictures of him with his back turned and in that form. He's like in his, suit, or his just t-shirt with his back turned, but there's a lot of these ladies with their asses out, not his. You're sure he has one hole? Escape from? Yeah. I love Escape from LA and New York. They're amazing. Snake Plissken. A lot of movies were muses for him, for sure. That, Terminator, what else were big ones? Trying to remember some of the other ones that they kind of use. I'd assume also Kubrick stuff I know is big. What else was there? There's a lot of just the action films. I swear that there's probably stuff from like all Kurt Russell's stuff and any of the other weird action movies that were around that time. Because I know they stole a lot of the art stuff. Or, I hate the word still. They memed it, man. They memed it. I'm really getting weird about, like, how people are getting weird about people, like, I don't know, stealing art. If it's legitimately that they took someone's art and just put their name on it, that's one thing. But if they took the time to like look at it and kind of draw their own thing of it, like it's someone drawing a scene that's outside, like a landscape. I feel it's like the same thing. It'd be good to inform people that that's what you did, or that's the process that you do your art. So you're not you use references. I don't know. I like the idea of using art to build art. We need to just share. Where is that line coming from? Oh, it's that. Okay. But I don't know. I feel like most of the reason why that's weird for people is when you become rich. It seems like not the legitimately someone stealing your work, just the someone looking at stuff and using it as reference. Because I know a lot of animes, manga artists get a lot of flack for that, where they've gone back and taken their favorite scenes and stuff like that. Some people do it on purpose, as they're trying to do the homage. Like, I have a friend that did a comic book called Saints, I believe. And he did a lot of his scenes to look like old cathedral paintings, where he's actually using them as templates for the characters, how they're standing and whatnot. So it's on purpose. It looking like it does is meant to be that way. Okay, I'm gonna start merging a lot of this down. May regret it, but yeah. So he's doing like this classical kind of a weird template stuff to it, but his art style is very kind of a simple kind of cartoony line with a little bit of there's a weird little bit of feeling of like Hellboy kind of stuff in it, but not really. It's just there's something about it that makes my brain go there with it. But I'm pretty sure it's just called Saints, but there may be something else connected to it. I have like the first copy of it. Haven't had the chance to get around to reading it. Which is bad on me. Art Thieves, I mean, I'm not good enough. Yeah, I don't think I've run into Art Thieves. The only thing closest thing that I know other people get weird about is when people, like, take your pictures and put it on, like, their walls or whatever. Like, use them as their avatar or something like that. I'm perfectly fine with people doing that shit. It's like, yes, put my art, you know, somewhere. You know, if people don't know it's, you know, by me, that's not the worst thing. If people see it, then, you know, then if they actually see it and with me at some point, then they can be like, oh, this is familiar. I've seen this work before. Or it's like free advertisement. So, and for someone to feel like they would want to use it for something like that is just cool in my head, but I don't know. I guess, like I said, you have to be at a certain level of, you know, popularity for it to be a weird thing, like I was saying earlier. There's a weird famousness to it being a problem. I know one guy that the guy just erased, photoshopped out his signature and just was making prints of his stuff, which is that's messed up. That's messed up. There's another guy that I saw that I don't know if this is that bad. I'm need to get my head around it a little bit better, but he was taking famous artist stuff and basically, you know, looked like he was tracing it and then drawing on top of it and doing prints, which I think the issue with that is the idea of the prints with it. Because I know if you can do the same thing with like doing like more screen printing or spray painting printing. Artists are doing that, where they take someone else's art. It's totally like Jim Lee's art or Silvestri or Todd McFarlane or whatever, and they spray paint it in layers, and then they, you know, do that on top of like comics that are like in a thing and frame it, and it's like the process of it is the art, not necessarily what's being used. You just don't try to make money, so you're saying? Yeah, I try to, but I don't know. Because the other thing that I find tricky too is when I do art where I have like several different people or muses that I've used. Like I look at this person and this person to do it, and sometimes if it still looks too much like these people that I don't know that I've just grabbed a picture of online, I kind of feel bad a little bit, like turning those into necessarily prints and sending those. There's a weird formality to that where I feel like depending on how close the image is to the person, there needs to be almost like where you're, I don't know, you give them a high-res digital copy of it and let them just, you know, they can sell it themselves too, I guess, would be the best way to go about it. Otherwise, you'd have to pay them as like a model. Yeah. There's interesting etiquette and stuff that I definitely feel a lot more comfortable drawing what is it, random stuff that I'm not using a lot of reference. It's safer in my head. I don't question anything. And then also if I can augment and characterize the whatever I'm looking at or person I'm looking at, then I don't feel as bad. If it's complete, kind of really close to the person, then I get a little bit more. I feel weird. I feel weird. So. Which I need to learn more about that, figure out the way to go about it. Because the thing is it's the best thing in my head is I like the idea of collaboration and whatnot, and if you do that, I feel like yet again at the if you're using someone else's kind of stuff to help you, there at least a shout out is one thing, and then beyond that, what is it? Crap, brain fart. To be able to like figure out some way to actually help. I think the best one in my head is basically just give the art, let the person actually have it to print themselves if they want. I know one of the things that people will do is they'll just give that art that person the a free print of it, and then they'll just print stuff beyond that. But I think it's much more interesting if it's like the full thing. They get rights to. You feel like you used them enough in it that they are eligible to sell if they wish. If not, then you're golden. Because what kind of stuff do you usually focus on with your art, man? I think the highlight needs to be more up here. Because do you have like, are you on like Instagram with your work? Do you have a feed that your work comes across more so? I wonder if I have that already. We're gonna find out. So you should really try to collect that, because that's where I mostly post all my shit, is Instagram. That's where I'm heavy on my stuff. That and what is the other place? Because I just send it from it. It's Twitter? Yeah, Twitter. Kind of do stuff on, what is it? Not Twitch. What am I fucking thinking of? The other one, Tumblr also. But it's all in the same thing, because I can send to that and my art page on Facebook all in one like fell swoop. here, Josh. This looks familiar to me. The name. It's not popping up immediately, so maybe not. Am I doing it right? Oh, people. Yeah. Ooh, cool. Followed. Sweet. Yeah, okay, there's your... Yeah, that Trico turned out nice. I like the lotus flower sitting in the lotus position. Okay, I kinda wanna do this a little bit. Let's just do a duplicate of that, and I can just move it over. Oh, I have to open it up to do it. I'll turn you up all the way. We'll dial you back afterwards. I mostly didn't want to draw the upper body. Yeah, yeah. I have had those art moments before. I've tried harder and harder not to fall into that, though. Want that, or we want more just the full-on green? I think we want more of the full-on green. I think... Click OK. Definitely gonna have to do a reduce on the opacity. I almost feel like I may need to actually move my yellow above this. Just like that. Yep. Yep. Wow, save. Let's center this real quick. Fit on screen. Fit on screen. Yeah, it looks like you do a lot of animals and creatures. I really dig the skull jellyfish. The skullfish, what do you call it? Gels? There's gonna be some kind of fucking clever name to that. I like the older one more than I do the newer one that's on there, but scaly fish. Yes, yes. Good job. Total high five through the fucking stream with that, man. Skelly fish. My brain even wants to even go any further, just scullyfish. A scullyfish. But then it might actually have like you'd have a scullyfish and then you'd have to have a molderfish. The Y helps it. The skelly helps it stay jelly though. Because otherwise, a scullyfish, skellyfish. I don't know, man. There's too much there. I think you're right on your skelly. I don't know, skelly. That one's a little bit trippy though too, because it sounds like skells a little bit. Skelly. I don't know. There's a conundrum there for sure. Okay, I kind of want to actually fit on screen. Maybe add more of these. We'll see. Duplicate there. Oh, that caused a problem there. I need to figure out how to do this the right way. Let's put you back down. Because it does that weird. Do I need to... man. This is gonna be tricky. Oh. That's way, that I can fix it that way. Let's try that. My problem that I'm having is I have a layer that is underneath the ink line, and when I trying to pull that layer up so I can add a glow, but I want the glow to be behind it. And the thing is the order of it breaks it. It puts it on top of the ink line too much, and I think I've figured out a way to fix it. I'm gonna select my ink line, and then I'm gonna delete it from that other one that I had, and it should crop it enough that it doesn't matter anymore, because I was drawing not in the lines, I was drawing under the line, and me deleting it will hopefully make it so it's not an issue. It'll keep it outside the line. So when I actually move this above the line now, it shouldn't be as weird. Yes, we're good. That totally fixed it. Now I need to move this buddy right there. And we're gonna try to shrink you down some more if we can. I can only go that low. Reduce it. And then duplicate that. Beep, beep. Cool. Thing is I need to know if I need to do these on his eyes as well, most likely. Obviously a different color. Error, Dave. No, what is it? Save. Dave. Error. Ashler. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a Odyssey joke with Glitchbot. Hi, Dave. How are you doing, Dave? Let's duplicate. We may have to. These need to be lower than those other ones. Let's try 10 instead. 15? Yeah, let's try 15 on that one too. I should actually probably do what it says. That's what it's there for. It's to warn me I need a fucking save, because Photoshop tends to liking to crash here and there. Okay, a part of me wants this creature guy to actually come down more into this picture. So what I'm gonna try doing is we're going to shrink that down. Oh, no. I messed with the wrong layer. You need to make you transparent. Or so, at least. And then we're gonna create just a new layer and try to have this actually toy with the idea of this arcing here and here, like this. Thing is with this, I feel like I would have to keep like portion of it dark still. Like I'd come in here and reveal like there to there maybe kind of a thing. And then keep the rest of it kinda lost in the shadows. Lost in the shadows. Bah, bah, bah. Let's see here. Not sure if I need to pull that though for it or not. I also did like some cuts here and there in it. Might be a little bit okay. We shall see, we shall see. And this, I need to get the flow on this a lot better. I'm liking it. It's not looking too bad. There was one of these in here that I saw a picture of that had really good texture on the creatures, and I really would like to see if I can't find that. I'm loosely trying to remember kind of what it felt like, so as of right now, so I don't know if I want to do like exactly like it, but I know I would like to have some of the essence. Just pull that all the way up and see what it looks like now. Add it there. See if I can't see it in this little one here. Nope. View all. Let's go ahead and grab this. We're getting really close where I need to probably stop and eat and maybe play a video game, which I laugh about. Yeah, I don't know if that'll actually happen. Thanks, man. You'll have to let me know if you're streaming. I'll try to keep my eyes as well as I can open there. I'm almost about ready to kind of get in a calling it mode. I think it probably feels like I've done another hour. I'm gonna check my uptime. Find out. The flow is lost. It's not there. How do I get this flow? Gotta definitely do this. I'm gonna have to fix that too. I think that angle there is not sharp of a curve. It needs to be more, much higher of a curve there. So go to you. Try to bring you in more like that. And we'll where are you at? Color. We'll move you there. Move you there. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. It's looking good. I think I'd like to see if I can't throw a little bit of cutting into it there a little bit. A bit more cutting in here. Part of me wants to actually have this darkness come onto this side though of the fence though too. Okay, and let's just throw that down and then we'll go back to here again. Light you up so I know where I need to cut it. Cut there. Cut there. A little bit in there. Try to bring this down a little bit. Box out a little bit more there too. I think I need a... No. Don't need that there. Just need my darker tones. There. Okay, pull this back up to 100%. Semi opacity. It's a lot better. And let's look at this guy's body here. There's my darks. Darks are here, so let's throw some rough shadow down. There. There. Very cool, very cool. Right, and Come on to this side. Nail all that down. What? Erase that for sure. Alright. Okay. What's going on? Oh. Wrong layer. Cool, cool. Full coverage. There. And we'll cut into it. A little bit of highlight crap, and then we'll come in here and throw a heavy. Whoa. Huh. I may actually try to figure out how to put some of that weird stuff throughout it. We'll have to see though. It might be a little bit tricky. Where's my highlight at though? Okay, there it is. What's the best way to let me know? Oh man, I did not read that in time. You're probably already gone. I have no idea. Probably private message, whisper. If I'm on there slash, I don't know if you're probably completely gone now. Oh, you're still there. Okay. The other way would be if you just sent me thing via, what is it, Discord, just like you did before the last time, whatever. Whisper or Discord. Cause yeah, I wish you could do a little bit more interesting stuff with your notifications to really let you know certain people that are streaming versus others. You could do kind of a priority. There's some people that I like to know when it's coming in, but it's like give me a more of a higher alert. So there's certain people that I've been wanting to catch their stream, but I haven't been able to because just not right timing and whatnot. If I'm asleep, it probably wouldn't make any difference though for a lot of people, but that's usually the big problem. I sleep through people's streams. That or I'm streaming through their stream. That's the other issue. It's one of the two. Around now or earlier? Okay. Well, I should be up if I'm not streaming myself, but if you let me know when you start, then if I'm already streaming, then it could be an excuse for me to stop streaming. That's always nice when you have that. It's like, oh, okay, someone I actually want to pay attention to is streaming. Now I can actually I have a reason to stop instead of being productive. Conditions are good? Cool. Sounds like a plan, man. Alright. I'm gonna have to definitely come in and tighten a lot of these lines up and everything, but I think I'm really close to being good for now. And I feel like I can actually take a picture and actually do an update. I have changed this picture enough that I can actually do that. Sometimes when I'm doing like little bits of work, I end up not doing that. No update post because it looks too much the same. Go play some games or sleep. All of the above. Cool. Catch you later, man. Let's see here. Okay, there's two things we're gonna do. Then we're going to take a picture of you so we can upload you onto the interwebs. There's that. Where's the other thing? There's this. What else is there? Swear there was one other thing I saw. Whatever it was, it's not that important apparently. Okay, cool. File. Do a save. Then okay, mute to cough. Add muting. And then now that is saved, I'm gonna back this off. And we're gonna shrink this guy down. Image size. And we're gonna drop it, the resolution from 300 dpi to what, 83? I think that's what I've been doing it at. And file, save as PNG. And we'll try to pull up Dropbox. And we'll save this as just darkness PNG, and then we'll add, well, what is it? What is today's date? Can I actually do that? We'll do that later. We'll just save it as the darkness PNG, because I'm pretty sure I saved the other one as darkness Ashlar. Pro tip, always put your name in the photo. Whenever you're uploading digital stuff, put your name in it. What your artist name is, or what you're wanting to have it be pulled up. That, and also what it is. The main focus word that you would want to have. Oh goodness. because it helps the internet find you and collect you if you actually do that. Keep that consistent. Even though that may change the name, it'll kind of somewhat embed it, helping your work be more popular when people Google you. Now we're gonna back out. We're going to fit. Okay, I'm gonna do another save. Cool. Alright, we're going to close you. And we're gonna end the stream here.